Hey guys, it's Woody Mark here, coming with episode 11 of Squad Cup Run Rotations. And here I added a few thousand coins. I say a few thousand coins, it was like 60,000 coins into my account. I didn't spend it all, but I signed a fair few players like Richards, Kabul, Gibbs, Fellaini, Ericsson, Sterling, Sturridge, and I believe that was it. So now I feel I've got that extra bit of flair in my side. But here I come up across a 5 at the back team, which, as you expect, it was always going to be a difficult one to break down. But here he does a nice through ball to Willian, and then he's likely to cross it here, but my players seem to back off. I don't know if you noticed that, but there seems to be an animation where they feel they have to go on the line to defend rather than going for the header. But here, a bit of a corner goal. Quite unlucky with the rebound, but it goes your way, it goes against you. But this is the first round, just a reminder, as last time I believe I lost in the semi-final or the second round. I believe I only been to the final since this moment. But here, Nasri, and then I do a terrible clearance. I was a bit confused of what was going to happen. But here he does a lovely wonder goal with Kyle Walker. And this guy, not exactly the most behaved, but that's FIFA, you know. Footballers, no offence to anyone who plays football here, because not everyone is the same, but footballers have an attitude of being a bit idiotic with their personalities. So, but here he's down the line with Nasri, he's taking his time, he gives it to Navas, and that was a pretty nice goal. I'm not sure if it was realistic, gameplay-wise, but it happens, you see. But it's a game, I guess, so the impossible should be possible. But they tried to create a realistic game, and that goal didn't really explain so. But here, when he's got David Luiz, Company, and Kabul, it's always going to be difficult to break down his defence. Clichy and Kyle Walker, probably the best 5 you could have. But here, what a ball to Jesus Navas. He goes down the line, he keeps running, he cuts back. Bit of skill there, and then he just gets me again. I do not know what I'm doing. But into Nasri, Fernandinho, who's pretty good on this game. I haven't tried him out yet. It's something which I will do. But here he's just munching me at the moment. And then the cross goal with Fernandinho. It's a shame he had to end it like that. But I guess a lot of the goals that I've scored this series have been a bit like that, I guess. Skilling on the edge of the box, then find the right opportunity to cross it in. But here, not a good enough clearance. The Jesus Navas, or Jesus Navas, however you want to call him, he does some nice skill and then managed to do a 1-2 with himself, and he scores there. This game, I obviously get completely demolished. It was my second game back on FIFA, I think. But still, no excuse. I could have played better in certain areas, and he was a top player. I was never going to win. And stats-wise, you could see he deserved to win. But here I come across against another pretty good team in the first round. But he gets off to a pretty good start here. He's in there with Sturridge. He just does enough. Oh, and here I'll actually say I wasn't watching. If you go back and notice with Fellaini, I completely stood still, which in FIFA is enough to get you the goal. But that's just a lesson to be learned. You've got to be pretty sharp when playing FIFA, because you can't avoid having a player having that much space and you not to notice it. But here, down the line with Jose Enrique, who's got a yellow card. And I don't really go for slide tackles much. I never really get booked. But the luck is on my side, and Kevin Morales, as you saw in the previous episode, or the previous 2 episodes, he's a pretty good player. He's got good pace, he's got good dribbling, he's got that extra touch. I would get him, but as you can see, this guy's team is getting a bit tired here. So the pace is just going to be too much these days. I was getting into a lot of these situations this match, but I wasn't taking my chances. But I finally took one with Lukaku into the bomb left corner. Pretty neat goal. And that's how this game's going to end. So if you enjoyed the video, hit like and say why in the comments below. And same with dislikes. If you didn't like the video, hit dislike and say why in the comments below. And subscribe if you want to see more. So it's been Woody Mark here. And this is not the end of the video. But you know what? I'm going to keep going, because that's how I roll. But there we go, into Kabul to Ericsson, who do not sign Ericsson. He's got no finishing touch about him. But here I go, oh no, a bit of luck, into Morales, and this guy actually rage quits, I do believe. Which, is kind of understandable, but at the end of the day, you should finish the game if you can. Being Woody Mark, see you guys.